How far can a celebrity go when patience runs out? Imagine being in front of cameras with thousands of people watching, and someone disrespects you. This isn't fiction. It has happened on red carpets, in interviews, at concerts, and even at autograph signings. And when respect disappears, what's left is a raw, direct response. And many times, an unforgettable one. Some celebrities let it slide, others simply explode. Because being polite doesn't mean being submissive, and being famous doesn't mean putting up with everything. Today, I bring you moments when celebrities couldn't take it for another second and answered back with everything they had.
¡Cállese!
Just a simple ranking. It's a masterclass in how to set boundaries in public.
You have to go. You understand me?
During a press conference in his time as head coach of Tigres, Tuca first gave the floor to a female journalist, something one of the reporters present didn't like.
¿Una dama antes de un caballero que quiera preguntar? Porque así es para mí primero las damas. En su casa usted pone sus reglas, en mi casa pongo yo. Y nosotros aquí estamos acostumbrados así. No le voy a discutir con usted. Es las damas primero y se acabó.
The reporter questioned his decision, hinting at favoritism or special treatment because of her gender. Tuca, clearly annoyed by the disrespect and the condescending tone of the comment, exploded in front of everyone.
Y así tengo 6 años aquí. Y usted no me va a decir qué tengo que hacer. ¡Cállese!
His voice echoed through the room, and silence took over. Far from retracting, Ferretti reaffirmed that courtesy and respect should never be questioned, and that women deserved the same space as men to carry out their journalistic work. His reaction was seen by many as an act of gallantry and a defense of equality, though others criticized his explosive tone. During a promotional tour for Django Unchained, Samuel L. Jackson was confronted by British journalists who tried to corner him with a question about the repeated use of the N-word in the film. However, he skirted around it, referring to it as the N-word, without daring to pronounce it directly. The journalist, visibly nervous, kept calling it the N-word, but wouldn't say it out loud. Jackson, instead of playing along, openly challenged him.
Been a lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie, and
no, nobody, none. The word would be.
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it.
Really? Seriously?
We're not gonna have this conversation unless you say it. You want to move on to another question?
Okay.
Sometime later, the interviewer publicly apologized to Samuel L. Jackson, admitting that the question hadn't been well phrased and that he wasn't prepared for such a delicate conversation. A gesture that, although late, showed that even the most experienced journalists can learn from their mistakes when it comes to respect and sensitivity. During a televised interview in Canada to promote a fight, Mike Tyson seemed relaxed and in a good mood, until the journalist changed his tone. Instead of focusing on the sport, the interviewer decided to bring up an extremely sensitive topic. He asked Tyson about the loss of his daughter Exodus, who had tragically died at age 4 in an accident.
You have to go. You understand me? Thank you. Thank you, man. You want to take this stuff off?
The weight of those memories was so intense that Tyson abruptly ended the interview, leaving the interviewer visibly shaken and unsure how to continue. It was an uncomfortable but deeply human moment. During an interview for 60 minutes, Tom Cruise was directly questioned about his personal life. In a particularly tense moment, the interviewer asked if he considered Nicole Kidman the love of his life. At first, Cruise seemed to take the question with humor, responding politely and trying to move on.
What do you mean, Peter?
You were married for 10 years.
Listen, we raised children. You know, I mean, how do you answer that? How do you answer that question?
But when the interviewer insisted on delving into the subject, his demeanor changed. Visibly uncomfortable, he averted his gaze, changed his tone of voice, and politely shut the question down. The moment surprised the production team and stirred fans, who saw it as proof that the wound from his past with Nicole was still open.
Here's the thing, Peter.
Yeah.
You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions though,
Peter.
that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now, okay? Just put your manners back in.
It was a reminder that even the most media-trained figures have limits when it comes to matters of the heart. At an airport, Diego Armando Maradona was surrounded by journalists with cameras and microphones as he tried to walk through. One of them, eager to get a statement, stood too close and pushed his microphone toward him while asking questions that clearly annoyed the Argentine star. Maradona, visibly irritated, reacted immediately and struck the reporter's hand. The incident was caught on video and quickly spread worldwide, sparking debate about the line between press duties and a public figure's right to personal space. At an airport, Residente from Calle 13 was approached by a gossip TV crew who began following him with a camera, throwing questions about his private life. Rene, uninterested in answering and making it clear he didn't want to speak with them, repeatedly asked them to stop following him.
Tienes un montón de artistas en Puerto Rico que les encanta esto, que les encanta este tipo de cosas. Entrevístalos a ellos que son... ¿Está bien con tu matrimonio? Eso no es problema tuyo.
Despite his warnings, the reporter and cameraman kept pressing. The tension escalated until Residente, visibly annoyed, lashed out at the reporter and the camera, shoving the equipment out of his way.
Así que está todo bien. Vas con mi familia, vas con mi familia. No. Ustedes no pueden hacer lo que están haciendo. No pueden hacer eso.
The moment, widely shared, divided opinions. Some defended him for not tolerating an invasion of his privacy, while others criticized the way he reacted. In an ESPN interview, journalist Michael Smith was talking with Jamie Foxx about his participation in the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. But in the middle of the conversation, he veered off to ask about Fox's rumored relationship with actress Katie Holmes. Foxx, who has always been private about his personal life, immediately stopped the conversation. With a polite smile but a firm gesture, he removed his headphones, set down the mic, and stood up to leave without saying another word.
And I saw pictures. Did you and Katie Holmes play basketball for Valentine's Day? Like some real loving basketball game? Uh-oh. Are we losing?
The moment stunned both the interviewer and the audience, becoming a clear example that neither fame nor media pressure can force someone to cross personal boundaries. During an interview with journalist Camilo Egana on CNN en Español, singer-songwriter Ricardo Arjona faced one of the tensest moments of his media career. The conversation began on a seemingly friendly note, but soon took an unexpected turn.
Vos recopilaste más cosas de lo mal que hablaron de mí que escuchar mi disco me parece un pecado.
No.
Y te bajas un poquito de la nube donde estaba, porque yo pensé que eras un comunicador bien impresionante.
Camilo focused on the criticism Arjona has received throughout his career, suggesting that his lyrics were shallow or cliched. Although the singer tried to answer calmly, the journalist's insistence on the topic visibly bothered him.
Escúchame una cosa. Vos venís y vos te vas a ocupar en odiar a alguien. Eres un idiota. Tú no deberías de seguir idiotas. No se sigue a los idiotas. Porque un idiota que le dedica tiempo a lo que no le gusta es eso. Es un estúpido.
Finally, Arjona couldn't take it anymore. He interrupted the interview, removed his microphone, and walked out during the commercial break.
Se ha retirado, se ha molestado con las preguntas que le he hecho. Quiero decir alto y claro que no era para nada mi intención molestarle.
His reaction divided opinions. Some applauded him for not tolerating what they saw as disguised disrespect, while others accused him of not knowing how to handle criticism. In one of his first U.S. interviews, Bad Bunny agreed to answer questions in English, a language he was only beginning to master at the time.
Maybe wouldn't normally be hit with the music. A bunch of nominations tonight. You're right near the top 5 nominations. That's got to feel good. Tell me, how do you sum up like the past year or so for you?
Te voy a ser bien caro, no entendí qué dijiste. I don't understand what you say. So,
it's okay.
The clip went viral not because of mistakes or mockery, but as an example of how even a superstar can show vulnerability and carry on with confidence. In a televised interview, a journalist made a disparaging comment about composer Armando Manzanero, mocking his short stature and adding that he was outdated.
¿Realmente Armando Manzanero es tan chiquito? Te pregunto porque su mayor éxito lo hizo por debajo de la mesa.
Luis Miguel, who has always shown great admiration and respect for Manzanero, didn't miss the chance to step in.
Mira, si tú puedes medir su altura, si tú puedes medir su altura de la cabeza al cielo, yo creo que es más alto que tú.
Sí, de verdad.
His firm words and immediate defense of the Mexican songwriter were applauded by everyone present. The moment became an example of loyalty, admiration, and recognition toward those who have shaped music history. While promoting her film One Day, Anne Hathaway had an awkward moment when the interviewer suddenly switched topics and asked about photos of her on the set of the Batman movie, where she played Catwoman. The journalist, showing little tact, asked how she managed to fit into the tight suit and how much weight she had to lose for the role.
How do you fit into that suit?
It takes 3 of us.
How much weight have you lost to get into this shape right now?
You did not just ask me that
No, I'm
question.
just saying, you're like...
What a forward
Whoa.
young man you are. My goodness.
I'm
How
sorry.
much weight?
I'm not saying you needed to lose weight.
Anne, visibly uncomfortable, gave a brief answer and a slight laugh to mask her discomfort. Her elegance in handling the moment didn't stop the clip from sparking debate about the types of questions actresses face in interviews.
I'm just saying that you look...
I've worked very hard to become Selena Kyle.
I know you have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you very much. I'm sorry if I offended you.
You didn't at all. I'm just messing with you.
In a TV interview, a journalist directly asked Juan Gabriel about his sexual orientation, a subject the singer had always kept private.
Dicen que es gay. Juan Gabriel es gay. ¿A usted le interesa mucho? Yo pregunto.
His response was as direct as it was elegant, closing the topic completely without leaving room for further questioning.
Dicen que lo que se ve no se pregunta.
During an interview, a reporter directly questioned the quality of Romeo Santos' voice, telling him that, without your voice, you're nothing. The remark, delivered in a somewhat provocative tone.
Y la segunda, sin tu voz no eres nadie. Nadie te podría conocer en ningún lugar. Yo te escucho una voz muy apagada ahorita. ¿Cuidas tu voz? ¿La tienes asegurada por algún monto? Digo, porque si la llegas a perder, como está muy ronca ahorita, ¿qué harías?
Te dicen el positivo, ¿eh?
Could have sparked an argument. Instead of getting angry, Romeo responded in the best way he knows, singing live a cappella, one of his hits. His flawless performance left the interviewer speechless and earned applause from everyone present.
Déjame empezar con la última pregunta. Antes de considerarme cantante, me considero compositor. Cuando llegue a cierta edad, Dios no lo quiera, pero es posible que sí, que pierda mi voz como la han perdido. Y cuando digo perder, quizás estoy utilizando la palabra equivocada. Puede cambiar, y va a cambiar, pero el fuerte mío es mis composiciones, y eso nunca va a morir. Y sí la cuido, y si me escuchas un poquito fónico es porque me acabo de levantar. Pero estoy bien, ¿quieres ver? Mira. Y por ti vivo aniquilado en el despecho, vivo ardiendo por los celos, lo odio aunque él te haga feliz.
The moment went viral as an example of confidence and control, proving that sometimes the best defense is to show through action what others dare to doubt. During an interview, legendary boxer Julio César Chávez was asked a series of questions by a journalist, questions that were, in reality, naive, and without any intent to offend. However, Chavez took them as disrespectful and loaded with negative insinuations about his personal life. Although he initially tried to stay calm, his patience ran out, and he ended up insulting the reporter.
Bueno, señor, es que algunas minutas...
No empieces con tus pendejadas. No empieces con tus pendejadas.
No empieces con tus pendejadas. Este güey es la verga. Este güey es la...
La defensa va a argumentar, yo no sé, por eso le pregunto.
A ver, dime.
Va a argumentar salud mental, ¿eso es cierto?
¿Qué?
Que por salud mental que van a...
Saliste con tus pinches pendejadas y luego le vas a poner... Pues ya no te voy a entrevistar, ya no te voy a entrevistar, güey. Por pendejo que eres, neta.
Julio. Gracias, señor. Gracias.
This outburst, not his finest moment, immediately heightened the tension and left the journalist visibly shocked. The moment stood as a reminder that even legends can be carried away by the heat of the moment. At a press conference, Rodrigo De Paul was asked by a reporter about the current condition and the possible drop in performance of the Argentine national team. The irony was that, at that time, the team was enjoying an impressive unbeaten streak and top-level performances.
¿Esta selección es un equipo de ráfagas o que puede ser constante? ¿Cuánto hay por mejorar en relación al funcionamiento?
Bueno, me resulta un poco extraña la pregunta porque 28 partidos invictos no creo que sean ráfagas. Creo que hace más de 2 años que este equipo no conoce la derrota. Si bien estamos preparados para cuando llegue, porque esto es fútbol, es un juego, se gana y se pierde. Tenemos no solo la fortuna, el trabajo, la humildad y la capacidad de afrontar cada partido como lo que es.
De Paul, visibly surprised by the question, smiled incredulously before responding with an ironic tone. "Did you see our last games?" His short but sharp reply threw the reporter off balance and drew laughter from those present, making it clear he wouldn't allow unfounded doubts to be cast over the team's work.
We play beer pong,
No, guys.
You want a piece of me?
No. You don't want to do this. You don't want to.